Old man just called me up.
He's expecting you.
What?
Hi, I'm Holly Patrick, reporting for the Fan Carpet, and we are here in Leicester Square for the premiere of Gambit, the new film starring Colin Firth and Cameron Diaz, along with Alan Rickman. We caught up with them to see what they think about the film.
Well, you know it's not a remake. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It was inspired by the original, but I was living in London, believe it or not, and was at the premiere of the original movie. And many, many years later, I realized that Universal owned the rights to it. And I thought, since nobody really knew about it, it would be an interesting movie to try to redo. And then when there were a lot of things I went through, but when I finally got the Coen brothers involved, I showed them the original movie, and they wrote a script that was inspired by, but not a remake of. And so...
Tell me what inspired you to want to be a part of this film?
The script is very talented, it's very funny, and then when I managed to, and I said to the producer, Mike Lobell, I really think it's got to be Colin Firth. I don't know who else it can be. And he said, well, good luck, because it was right after the King's speech was, you know, it's very big. And I met with him, and he said to me right off the bat, I don't want to do a comedy next. And I thought, why have I flown all the way over to England if you don't want to do a comedy next? But I guess something went right in the meeting, because he changed his mind the next day and decided that he did. We talked a lot about comedy and why actually it matters to people and why it's actually a worthwhile thing to do, and you know that it's good to make people laugh, that it actually really is great medicine. And I think maybe he thought about that.
Is that why you went for Cameron as well?
She's a great comedian. She's a great comedian, and also just the contrast, because it is about a clash of cultures. It is about, you know, a big American personality and a repressed English personality. I mean, you couldn't do much better than the two of them for that.
What was it like with Cameron's accent? Did she slip at all?
No, actually, she did a really good job. I mean, she worked with the coach, and she found it. And you know, it's larger than life. It's a big. I mean, it's a big. They're big choices. I mean, the Englishness is very English in Colin, and the Texan is very big in Cameron. So it's a little bit over the top, but I think she did a great job. And she's brilliant with the lariat, with the lasso. She had to train herself to do that. It's all her. Yeah, she can really do it. She can get up on a horse, ride and lasso a calf. She learned to do that. Yeah, she's a genius. Yeah, if she hadn't been an actor, she'd have been her earlier this year in the Olympics. She's a great athlete. Yeah.
And what was your favourite scene from the film?
I love the stuff in the Savoy. I love that whole sequence in the hotel. Like, it's a little Fado farce in the middle of a movie, and it's an incredibly fun thing to get to do.
What do you want audiences to take away from the film?
I just want them to have fun. I just want them to have a good time. I want them to show up on a Friday night and realize, gosh, I don't that often just get to go and laugh in the cinema and have nothing else asked me.
Oh, he's a painter, and he's Colin's character's friend, and he helps him do a scam on this horrible man called Alan Rickman. I mean, his car. I forget what his name is in the film. So can't hear me. Shut up. And that's what I paint. I'm a very successful forger. So it would have
paint in real life?
The film. Forger.
Forger, yeah. And what was it like working with Colin and Alan Rickman?
Terrific. Well, I didn't have much to do with Alan, but I only chatted to him while we were rehearsing before. But Colin, all the time, I had all my scenes with him, and it just drove me crazy, actually, because I tell you, since that Oscar, it's so swollen-headed, and I had to keep bringing him down a peg, which fortunately I managed to.
And what was your favourite scene to shoot?
The favourite, when I was painting, and I splashed him in the eye with a... That was my favourite bit, with my paint, yeah.
It's great to work with your friends, you know, and people you respect. Very funny.
What attracted you to a movie in which you had to take all your clothes off a little bit here?
Well, I didn't know they just took all our clothes off. I think that we've had more clothes coming off as we walked down this first line.
Absolutely.
No, I did lose a pair of trousers, which is standard fast material, really. So, no, I'm afraid...
to be seen in 3 or 4 rooms consecutively.
Quite, and it's been quite a long time in that condition. But I'm afraid I can probably, you'll be pleased to hear, I can't promise you any more than my knees, really.
And Cameron, what was Colin like to work with?
Pure joy. Pure joy. Are you kidding? All of my girlfriends, as soon as I said I was doing a film with Colin Firth, they went, "You mean with my boyfriend?"
Thank you so much. We're going to move on. I'm sorry.
Like there's no romantic subplot. That's all disappointing, but not.
No, I don't think it was actually.
Didn't really serve the story. So
No, I think there's the romantic comedy genre. There's the romance. And then there's porno. There are all kinds of genres. This is caper. This is farce. It's
Not porno,
it's a different item on the menu.
This is bloody marvellous.
No problems then, sir?
Security was a little tough.
Oh.
Not forgetting anything else, are we, sir?
No, I shouldn't think so.